Oh my God. The money message had me ballin'. Okay. I'm talking about, it was so beautiful. And the endearment all wrapped up into it is like pain, love, the journey, all these different things wrapped up into it. Whoever is doing that, like I could feel it on a whole nother type of time, on a whole nother type of level. And it's beautiful. And I'm a thug, okay? I'm a G. So I'm gonna keep my shit together. But y'all, that was so beautiful. It's like, it was so raw and real. It's like what the world needs. Occupation. Look at that. Okay. It's what the world needs. So something to do with your job, occupation, collective is what the world needs. Is what I'm getting here. And it may not be time to like put it out there. Or like do anything just yet about it. I feel like your angels have noticed that you're unable to like work or move forward or do anything productive when you feel as if the proper action isn't being taken towards you, or the proper recognition or something like that isn't coming towards how much effort you put into your work or something like that. And what I see here is you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to do anything. Everything, and I promise you, everything is going to be taken care of for you. I could promise you that. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. I could promise you everything is going to be taken care of. You will be able to do what it is that you love. But they are acknowledging that this is why they want you to have multiple options. This is why they want you to have more than one thing to do. Because when one is your sole source of something, it can be very frustrating, right? But if you have other talents, this is why God blessed you with being the jack of all trades, or having so many different things that you can do, so many things that you can love and express your love through. Because where one channel feels like it's not time to take out the oven yet, you can go and start putting together the ingredients and baking something else in the meantime, working on something else in the meantime. It's important that you remain in the frequency of love. Okay? That's what Spirit keeps saying to me. It's important. And when inaction blocks your heart chakra, the quality of work ain't top shelf. And you're a top shelf type of guy, you're a top shelf type of girl, you know? So I really feel like Spirit just really want to hype you up. Collective. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like Spirit really just want to hype you up and remind you who the fuck you are. I really encourage, this is like double confirmation for me that I saw occupation come out. I would really encourage you to watch the money message reading. I feel guided to say that. You know, Spirit is putting it on my heart to mention that to you. Prayer, something that you pray for. I'm telling you, clearing up all the confusion for you, so you can remain patient and know what's coming in for you. Yeah. And sometimes that is the purpose of confusion, is to make you miss your own spot, make you miss your own blessing. And no matter how much Spirit can tell you, don't allow that to happen. If it's something that you have to go through, you will go through it. You don't know what it's preparing you for. I was talking to a lady today in the store, and I was at the store, and so I was already in line at another register because I was checking out. And so she waves me down and she's like, hey, you know, I could take you one that's open. So I go down to one. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm already patient in the line because I'm not expecting to move fast, right? When I go out into the streets, it's just, everyone's in a hurry, but I'm never in a hurry. It's like we're all going the same place. It ain't gonna speed shit up. Getting emotional ain't gonna change shit. And so I very much coast through the experience, because everyone's at a heightened state of frustration on the roads, and I can feel everything. So I gotta stay calm. Long story short, we're talking, and she had lost her mom when she was young, so she had siblings. And one thing that I felt like I have always known is, you know how you can kind of tell when someone's about to transition? It reminds me of that moment in Meet Joe Black, where he's like, no, mama, it's not your turn. And she's just like, can you just make the pain go away? Can you just like take this whole situation away? He's like, when it's your time, it ain't your time yet. But when it's your time, it's gonna come soon. So it's like, you got this. And so even though he had the ability as a death angel to take her away, even he couldn't change the fact that it wasn't her time yet. And so he just reassured her it soon come. And I feel like that's kind of the confirmation that I needed in regards to my own personal life. But at the end of that conversation, she was like, she doesn't know me or anything like that, but she's telling me, you know, I'm a starseed, different things like that. And it was confirmation, because we were talking about something that's personal to me, which is relationship with my personal family, and how I know it means a lot to my mom to have all of her children in one formal central location, shall we say. It's very difficult to bring everyone together, because you got to have patience with my mom. Hell, she's a Taurus, and she's set in her ways. And as far as I'm concerned, the lady can have it her way. Okay? My mama can have it her way. And that's not going to sit well with everyone. But I've come to realize that some of us are still trying to forgive my mother for their inner child experiences. Because I personally grew up very independent by choice. I never really desired or expected it. And it seemed like way too much weight to put on my mom, to expect her to have to provide, do everything herself, and make it right. And then show up for all my siblings. Hell, there's 10 of us. That's not easy, and I only have 3. But she was telling me that she has lupus, and for those of you that don't know, my youngest 2 have sickle cell. So when I first started channeling, I first started doing mediumship, I used to do it from the hospital. I don't have that channel anymore because someone deleted it. So it's like starting from scratch. But it was from the hospital room where I was able to develop my gift. And long story short, having children with disabilities taught me patience, right? And I think that's where preparation, like, I feel older than my age, not because I'm tired, but I feel like I've watched full life cycles over and over and over again. I feel like I've seen the story so many ways and so many infinite possibilities that I'm really not in a hurry or a rush. But to people that meet me, I'm the youngest person in the room, But as far as experience, I feel like I've seen it all. I've done it all. And so I'm just hella in the present moment. But I said all of that because it was a very profound experience. And I do feel like she was one of many earth angels on the earth that needed to remind me that I am strong. And strength has its weaknesses, but even that makes you strong. The weaknesses and the vulnerability in your strength makes you even stronger. So for her to say that, she just confirmed for me that everything that I already knew, I was right. As far as I was right about it, I knew that 11 years ago, if someone was to tell me that my child would be born with sickle cell because I needed to develop patience, I would have looked at you like you're fucking crazy. But I can tell you today that I wouldn't change or alter. It's the greatest gift that was ever given to me. It was an opportunity to have children that would prepare me for things I couldn't even predict for myself. You understand? It's things like that. Look at that Midas touch. Entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. And there's beauty in that silver lining. I feel like the most blessed, luckiest person in the world to be chosen to love someone that isn't normal. You know, yeah, because that's the hardest thing that everyone gripes with. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because we are conditioned and groomed that normal looks this way, normal is supposed to be this way. And if your journey is a little bit different from someone else's, it's like you feel sorry for them. Why is that our initial response to life experiences is sorrow or sadness? And I think the reason why that is because we're conditioned to aspire to be normal. And I think that there's beauty in stories that have twists and turns. So I don't know who needed to hear that. But again, Spirit put it on my heart to tell you how I turn lemons into lemonade. Okay. Someone here is turning lemons. They have many lemons that they can turn into lemonade. You just have to be able to see the beauty in your lemons. And everything will be okay. Okay? Confirmation only, as I'm never here to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. So like someone was a confirmation for me at the grocery store for that. She said, if you ever need me, I'm always at aisle 1. That's how our conversation ended. That is when I say Spirit is always there. Always there. I got you. Trust me. Look. An inability to defend oneself against negative forces. You are a divine child. Starseed energy. And you are in a position where you are not able to defend yourself. You understand? Something about your job, your work, it attracts a lot of negative forces and negative energy towards you. And you can't defend yourself. Because you're too focused on what's in front of you, as you should be. Goddess energy. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. As you should be. Because when you are in goddess energy and you are a divine child, whether you in your light attribute or your shadow attribute, this is pretty much saying that God has asked you, Source has asked you, Spirit has asked you to take a knee. And I'm about to knight you. I'm about to dub you the goat. And in that process, I want you to see how I show up for you. I want you to see how you don't have to lift a finger and I won't let nothing happen to you. I want you to look like bait, like a target, like an easy picking. Because I'm going to show you every single day that I'm fully committed to making sure that I fulfill my purpose of protecting the goddess. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. Because your angels have noticed. Your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. That's something to do with your occupation and your work. Is not moving or progressing forward. But you have multiple options. So you want to know what the next sign is about to be? I'm going to tell you what it's about to be. We're about to see right now what the next sign, whether it's listening to your own inner guidance, whether it's signs of what direction to go in, not telling you what to do, but to what direction to go in. You know deep down what direction you should go in. So we have dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Someone that you work with. They're giving you signs about someone that you work with, or someone that this is involved. Like you may not even, because she's looking down and this one's watching. So someone's watching you work. They either have blonde, gray, or white hair. Could be an older person. So you have someone praying on your downfall. So you have someone that's like watching for good news coming towards you. Yeah, someone would be trying to psychic attack you. There's something here about someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Y'all, the casket is here. It says an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Whoever this negative forces is, that is evil eyeing, projecting, ear hustling, they have some dealings. This is like giving envy and jealousy. Trying to see if something is happening for you. There's a third party energy here. A source of a confusion. That person's about to get fired, lose their job. Worst case scenario. You get the picture. You get the picture. A psychic could have also passed away as well. I don't know why that's coming through. Someone has made it their business. You are their job. I don't know what this means. Good news. Someone could deal with you because of your psychic ability, your intuition, but they also maybe relying off your goddess energy to tell them good news. They're super entitled, self-righteous. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. This is a big mistake. Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, kinda like to meet someone that you work with. If you're involved with this woman, this person, like if you are a masculine energy and you are involved with this woman, this person is consulting a psychic in regards to you. They're trying to see if you're talking to someone again, if you're involved with someone again. They think that you're trying to pray yourself away from them. Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like you be consulting a psychic at work or about your work. And you haven't done anything. Someone here is convinced that you're cheating on them, or you're talking to someone else, or you're invested emotionally somewhere else. And they feel like they know exactly who you are praying for, talking to the moon. Matter of fact, they feel like they know where to find this person. They know where this person works. They know where they can pull up on them or some shit like that. Yeah, this is someone going to someone's place of business to like annoy them. Gang stop. And they're disguising themselves as being a student, someone that wants to learn, change. But the truth of the matter is, this is someone that is suspicious, that someone that they're involved with, maybe trying to find ways of communicating with you. That's what this feminine is. A feminine energy that's doing this. Death is the ending. Someone here is about to be like broken up with, left. This is their last desperate attempt to keep the person that they are in a relationship with or involved with. Yeah, you're pretty much saying you've done enough, you've invested, you've given a person everything that they could have ever needed or wanted. I feel like you're done with this person and it's like you're trying to break up with this person. Y'all not really necessarily like physically married. I just feel like y'all spent many years together or involved with each other. You know, dealing only with each other, committed to each other to some degree. This person could have introduced you. This feminine energy could have introduced you to a psychic. When they brought you, they wanted to get you to see things their way or something like that. They weren't expecting you to fall for the help. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody here was not expecting the other person to fall for the help. Someone's like, that's just the help. You don't fall in love with the person that is on payroll. Seven of Pentacles. This is payroll. This is supposed to be charity. When we agreed, it's like you may have went to a situation. It's giving little vampire. So going into a situation, it was like charity or like fun. It was all fun and games. It was all good till it wasn't good. And someone feels like they want to end, like someone's attempt to end your career or end your success is all connected to someone that they're networking with or collaborating with. This gives me Jenny vibes. Yeah. A possessive ass fucking person that wanted what you had, was envious and jealous of it, felt as if they were not this person's first choice. Got with the person and still felt like they were getting the short end of the stick. And so they started to pick on you. Pick on you at your place of work because they felt like they weren't getting something special anymore. And now they want you to feel off balance and lose money and irritated or some shit like that. And they want you to know it's them that is stalking you, ganging you. And so it's like Spirit is pretty much saying, don't even worry about that, sweetheart. I'm finna handle you lightweight. Whatever was intended, whatever prayers was going out to end you or sabotage you, confuse you, they're about to lose everything just for fucking dealing with you. Just for even being attempting. This is an attempt on everything. Yeah, companionship in reverse. Pretending to be friends, pretending to like you. Betrayal by misusing confidence. Loss of personal identity. Trying to make you look at yourself in the mirror different. Trying to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. Jealousy. Trying to flip the script. In your ear that closes. So this person is messing with a divine child. That's a goddess. So you're a goddess. You're a divine child. And the person that was messing with you or trying to fuck with you was scared of you. So they thought they was going to come and teach you a lesson. Take your happiness and put you in this insecure, low vibrational energy. That's why we got death here twice. This is Spirit saying whatever was intended to be your ending is about to be this person's ending. They'll never look at another person and judge a book by its cover again. They lose their gifts. They lose their mind. They lose their patience. And they fold. Problem solved. And look, someone's going to be coming in for forgiveness. Like I see, it's like they're going to want to apologize to you to get back on someone's good side. And someone's like, no, you didn't already did the deed. So that's what I have for you guys, collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.